Oh, damn, did this thing go? I think it turned on by itself. Okay, well, thanks. Hey, I was gonna do a video anyway. Look, I look pretty dang good today. So, guys, I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot on my mind. We're gonna talk about some stuff. Listen. Why is that? Why? You know, my brother came down and he opened the door and like 2 flies flew in. Now it's hanging out with me. And I'm like, dude, I don't want you to hang out with me. I'm gonna need you to go somewhere. Be in the house, but not with me, okay? Shukai, don't. Guys, I am going to be cleaning my home. I have been actually cleaning my home quite a bit. But okay. Protection. I know, right? We're gonna be here. Damn. Alright, I think we talked about the Bruno Mars. I think we talked about Bruno Mars, right? I think I did that in my last video. Save your tears for another day. Do you believe in life after love? I believe I did this already. I feel something. Yep, okay, yep, that dull energy. Yep, okay. Wow, okay, so this is rewinding. Okay, because I actually been channeling quite a bit, so I was just like, I got a few pages. Let's just say that. I also been doing work too, so there's that too. So I said, Alyse, I said, remember when you screenshotted all of that stuff from that day, when you and Jesus' third eye opened? I said, info on all those people. I said, Pinocchio. I said, white man, kid in cuffs. I said, pizza back room, mouthy Buddha, Mexican guy. I said, how did you forget? Okay, so it seems like a whole, look, it literally, I wrote it on the side. I was writing. It was like coming out fast, and I said, wow. I said, how did you forget? Okay, so my old phone, right, it was messing all up and I had to get a new phone, right? But I had a lot of information on that stuff, and that's why a lot of it, when I was doing these videos and stuff, a lot of it got pushed back because I didn't have all this content and stuff, all that content and stuff to do whatever. So I literally am super frustrated at this fly. I know I should not be frustrated at a damn fly, but like, I don't want a fly in my house. And like, he's only hanging out over here. Anyway, so there is this guy who runs this. I'm gonna have to look it all up, okay? I'm gonna have to look it all up. But the main point of what I want to say before I can even tell you that other message of what that is, guys, if you guys ever watch any of my videos and you're like, hey, can you go back to that point? Always tell me. Just tell me. Like, hey, Alyse, can you go back to that one video when you did this one point? And yes, I will go back to that specific, like, if you guys do the work, like, if when I label my stuff, it tells you how much time, right? All my videos are roughly about an hour long, okay? sorry. They gotta be that long. I got some different stuff that's not so long, but goodness gracious, guys, like, how can you put so much? You just gotta have it that long. You don't want to, but you just got to. When I have consultations with somebody, it's usually about an hour long. When I have a reading with someone, it's usually about an hour long. It usually goes for about 3 days. I'm not gonna lie. Energy is about fluent for about 3 days or whatnot. But like, yeah, it takes about an hour. So I'm just like, this is going to take an hour too. So most of my videos are going to take about an hour. I don't care if we get through whatever. It's a journey in life. I'm not just making content just to say, oh, hey, whatever. Guess what? I go through emotions too, and I have stuff too. So some of the stuff applies to me, but not everything applies to me, because I'm also channeling stuff, not just, me, right? There's channels all over the fucking place. Hey, and if you want to think some type of way of like mystical or whatnot, that's a really good point too. Because I was thinking of Disney. I was like, how they had the kids use the wands, to make the like the Disney symbol or whatnot, the whole 666 shit, dumb shit, whatever. Yeah, it's like literally the same thing. Disney channel. So literally with YouTube channel, like, thanks for joining my channel. What is channeling? So is everybody in the world suck? Because there's some people in the world, right? Because, oh, Lise, oh, I was kind of thinking about that, because I was just like, I said, how I was telling myself, I said, Lise, why are you such a jerk? I said, I know, I'm just a jerk. And I said, what is that? I said, who is that? So we done the whole thing with maybe thinking that it's part of like in our ear or whatnot. But at the same time too, I do these videos half the time. I'm going to do some live, but I do these recordings and then I post them. Why? Because I honestly don't want to listen to anybody say anything negative about my stuff. They're probably going to anyway. But at least when I am doing these videos, I'm a clear head. God's like, he's like, don't worry about nothing. He said, I need you to get the message out. He said, as soon as you get the message out, he said, I'm going to find the people that need to find that message. Period. That's it. So all I got to do is come in front of you guys and speak and post it to you guys. And that's it. And if you want my help, guess what? Hi. My name is Alyse. But Pisces energy coming in right now. So a flood of emotions. Hey, that wave. Remember that wavy I was talking about? That wave. Right? Now you're telling him, what do you want? You're telling me what you want. Are you kidding me, guys? There's literally... Okay. Maybe this is supposed to be a sign from the fly god. Somebody will always be in your business. Someone will always hang around. Someone will be like, hey, I need some help. Hey, I need some attention. Hey, I need this. Hey, I need this. Hey, whoa. I am currently doing quite a bit, right? So of course you can hang, right? Listen, fly, hang out in the room. Sit your ass down somewhere. Fly for real. I just totally locked the fly in the bathroom. I just locked that fly in the bathroom. I was like, homie, and then he was like flying everywhere in the fucking bathroom. I was like, I'm gonna try and kill you, bitch. I said, don't fuck with me. I got my own tools, right? Because God keeps us equipped. He's like, bah. He's like, going on. And I was just like, okay. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, how about you just figure out your business? I'm gonna shut the door. I was like, be smart, okay? Be smarter than... You gotta be smart. You gotta be smarter than your enemy. Right? He sure did get me out of my comfort zone. He's like, I'm gonna need you to get up and move. Guys, for real. But yes, if you don't know, there's this gentleman called Mouthy Buddha. Go ahead and check it out sometime. There is also this Hispanic gentleman. I think it's High Roots TV. There is also a gentleman, High Roots TV. He's Go look at some of his older content. He got banned for a bunch of stuff, but it's quite unfortunate. Also, Mouthy Buddha. And the thing about Mouthy Buddha that I really, really like, imagine having a conversation with someone really high intelligence, and you are so smart because, right, you have to be smart. And it's not even what you say, it's how you say it, right? Everything. Every word matters, right? Everything matters. Everything matters. You have to say the right things. And he said, it's just coincidental. That's all. If nobody has anything to hide, then why would you get upset or take something down? It's just very weird energy. I'm not even I should get a candle or something. Get some good energy in here. I'm gonna be cleaning the house out some more today. That's why I got my accordion dress on. Look all nice today. Hey. Man. I got some shelves I want to put up. I got some stuff I want to do. I literally am super excited, guys. We're going to be doing stuff for the next 28 days. And I work differently. But don't worry. I will stay posted for all of those days. So, anyway. We still got some time today. What the? I was like, my nostrils blew that air out that damn good. I said, when I was screenshotting, okay, so I was looking up some information for you guys, right? And I was screenshotting some stuff in my phone so I could, go back to it and write it on that stuff. But it's those memories, right? It's those little clicks, it's those little sounds, it's those little triggers, it's those little things. As soon as I started doing that, and I haven't screenshotted something in like fucking forever. So like literally screenshotting something like, and a few of them, like it was really, I guess it was bringing me back to that moment. I was like, wow. I was like, hey. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, so take this for consideration. I feel like it was necessary. I think I needed to heal. So, like, that's what happened. But have you guys ever come to, like, some information or whatever, blah, 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 and you're like, oh, I need to tell somebody about this, and then you just forget? What? We don't forget. That's the thing. You have like basically a photographic memory. Anything that you've ever seen with your eyeballs or heard or anything like that, you will always remember it. Some people have the capability of remembering for a long period of time, right? Like the age of like being aware and stuff like that. Some people can go back farther. Hey, if I was there the day I was born, like, hey, what's up? I'll tell you. Mine, okay. I did not even plan on talking about this right now. So, when you're a baby, okay, we're going to break it down real simple, okay? When you're a baby, and people typically have a first memory, right? Your memory will either be something wonderful and tremendous that happened to you, or it will be something that is really horrific that happens to you, okay? So, this is what happens in the brain, okay? Guys, don't come for my throat, okay? I'm not talking about, like, if you guys need me to, I can go really in depth, talk about the different ventricles, all that dumb stuff, membranes, all that stuff. You guys really need to. We can, okay? Guess what? Everybody else in the world knows it too, okay? I feel like it's just the haters. Anyway, so you got a brain, right? Beautiful brain. Everything is going perfect for you, then a combustion of life happens, right? Something either really wonderful happens and your brain is flushed with all this beautiful, everything runs the way that it's supposed to, just like with the engine. Like when you have a brand new car and you pour that fluid in, everything runs perfectly. However, there are some homies in the world that their first memory is a bad memory. Don't worry, guys. My first memory was a bad memory, too. So, right? So instead of having a nice flowing combustion, right? Good flowing, there's like a stop. There's like an error. Not error, but a stop. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's different than what we were actually, right? So they say, at that given time, like if something like that isn't healed, you know what I'm saying? That is a moment where a naughty guy jumps right in. That's where he jumps in. You can talk about happy memories all the time. But why is it so difficult to talk about the bad ones? Aren't we equally just saying words to each other? Does it trigger off a different response in the body? I remember what my first memory was, and it stayed with me for a long time, and I was quite sad. If you want to know someday, let me know. You have to take wherever you have to heal. We heal over a long period of time, right? But imagine taking the worst one and healing that one. You define yourself. You define your emotions. You define your actions. Your actions don't define you. But if you're doing something you're not supposed to, you meant to do something, So our brain is like a tree. You know how it's like roots and stuff like that? It's literally like a plant too. Like we are all connected. I know it's so dumb, right? It picks up radio waves. It branches out. Okay? And there becomes like a deterrent there. Most of the time when people have that happen to their brain, right? That little block flow, that little combustion of whatever feelings, right? Can lead to blockages over a long period of time. That better not have been a fly. I didn't hear anything. Didn't even imagine me telling you this story today. Well, we gotta talk about difficult stuff. So I don't mind talking about my difficult stuff. Your past is in the past for a reason, right? Either you learn from it or you run from it. Take that little boy or take that little girl and just walk right out of that memory. Walk right out of it. Let's just make a new one. Maybe seeing it in a different light. Having that sadness as I learned from it made me closer to the people that were in that memory because I was brave enough to talk about it. Think about that. And at that moment, I know it sounds dumb, but you doing the inner work and having those people or having that that little dumb thing in your brain of clarity of like, hey, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I know I'm not chalking it up a whole lot, but it definitely is. I'm burping. It is. There are some people in the world that are really bad, okay? Guys, why are there bad people in the world? It really is. It really is like that. Like, homie, I literally cannot, like, homie, for real, homies? Like, come on now. We're gonna get into this story another day because I'll have to talk about something pescatarian. No, he's this Mexican guy. Literally, like, it's coming back to me as this white guy. He literally had this basement. It was like a pizza logo or something like that. In-N-Out Burger. Hey, yeah, In-N-Out Burger. Then there was Tom Cruise, okay? So, wow, look at all the stuff I'm channeling back into this. Okay, let's do it. Why the fuck not? Anybody who's channel, let's do this shit. I don't know how much I'll remember, but, So I'm like, all right. I was just like, and then we were talking about Tom Hanks, and I was just like, hey. And then we were talking about the glove, hey. And then all those lost shoes and lost hats and stuff, hey. And then all those kids in the world, hey, that are becoming missing, hey. Also, too, so yeah, mhm, 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 mhm. Okay, so I think I was having a conversation with you guys beforehand when I was telling you how do you forget something. Uh, exactly. Certain things will make you forget. Why? Because that's another thing too. Just as tarot readers or whatever, whomever or whatever you feel like you are channeling, are you really truly thinking for yourself? Are you truly thinking for yourself? What if like people in the world are literally like throwing currents at us for a reason to throw us off track? Even us. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'll be another tarot reader, just like, showing people like, hey, God, like, hey, this is your body. Hey, everything's like technically good, but I gotta tell you all the bad stuff. I know I suck. I know, right? Sorry, I gotta tell you all the bad stuff so I can tell you all the bad stuff and you'll be like, I had no idea. And after we tell you all the bad stuff, then I'm gonna countlessly tell you all the billions and trillions of things that are good. And then we'll be done. I think we just need to have that conversation and let's talk about all the really difficult stuff. And then, yeah. So, this is how I feel. This is really how I feel. You know how, like, at an app where it, like, tells you to read all the stuff and nobody ever fucking wants to read it? Like licensing and terms and agreement, right? There's some people who write those for a living and then some that read them for a living. It's super funny. But this is literally how I feel. Like, you have to read all the terms and agreements. You have to know everything, like the ins and outs, the laws, that everything like that. Like, regulations, like, don't you think, like me personally, like, okay, so just like homies in the world who, like, I don't want to say Kim Kardashian, y'all, but she literally just came to my brain. Like, I ain't calling her out or nothing, okay? She just came to my brain because makeup, and it popped in my brain, okay? So, anyway. So, when you become a star, okay, like, and you see certain stuff and you feel certain stuff, like, all that stuff, okay, well, I want people to be healthy, right? I want people to live well. I want people to have makeup. Just like Kylie Jenner, she has all that lip stuff, whatever. Did she make it herself? Can she make it herself? Did she make it? You know what I'm saying? Was she in there making it physically herself? Like, I don't know. Was she in there? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Do you know the different stuff that you're putting in there? Do you know, like, listen, like when they're telling you stuff, are they putting stuff? Listen. So all these stars, all these rappers, all this stuff, right? They're promoting whatever. Okay, drink whatever, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Are they telling you to recycle? Are they telling you to be healthy? Are they telling you to be like, you're beautiful just the way you fucking are? What? Please, what are you talking about? Did you know you're beautiful just the way you are? Guys, I got makeup on today because I'm doing some stuff and my sister's over and all that stuff, but do you guys not see me look crazy too? Mm-hmm. 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 We're going to be talking about a lot of very difficult things. And so I was just like, well, who would be the best person to talk to about something that's very difficult? I said, you. What? Yeah. I actually think you're kind of cool. You have a really nice smile, great personality. When you laugh and you smile, you kind of light up a room. Mm-hmm. You can cry, which means you're super empathetic. You have a great style, and I think you will do really great. Really? Are you used to saying those words to yourself? I just said that about me. Oh, Lise, you so arrogant. Self love is the best love. Mm-hmm. Self love is the best love. Do you wake up and just say, thanks for waking up today? Why are you so happy today? Do you ever say those things to yourself? At least I'm not doing that. That's so stupid. That sucks. I think my cat needs to go into the bathroom. I don't want to let the fly go. Give me a second. I don't know what he's doing. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. But how did you forget? Yeah. How did you forget? Typically okay, so they talk about time all the time. People think that shit's dumb. In my interpretation, take it how you feel. I was hanging out with one person before. It happened twice. It happened twice with the same person. Stopping time. Is it possible? Is it possible to get down to the business, to get down to the nitty-gritty, to actually get the communication that we need across and be done? Right? I was already crying in the house because when God talks to me, my interpretation, he makes me cry. And then I'm over here fucking bawling my eyes out, writing all this shit down, right? And then I'm talking to you guys and you're like, oh, Aquarius never have any emotions. That's because when they feel the stuff, they're already going through the emotions. So after we're done going through the emotions, now we can talk to you and tell you how it made us feel and all that dumb stuff so you can interpret it how you want. Because another thing too, I don't want to say whatever, but I don't want to make it seem like I am manipulating you to feel a certain way. These are my thoughts, these are my opinions. If you feel something, that's because you feel something, not because I made you feel something. If I make you uncomfortable in any type of way, please feel free. Please. Goodbye. You know, I don't know what to say. I am so sorry. With all the people in the world, okay? 50% of them are going to like them. I like you, right? And 50% of you are not gonna like me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If I please too many of you, I will just simply be a doormat. But if I displease too many of you, I will be a jerk. Mm-hmm. 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 So I work towards not being a jerk every single day. But I am also not gonna let you just walk all over me. Because someone in the universe told me to wake up. Hey, something's going on. Hey, homie. Hey, I kind of like this kid. So take it how you feel. Anyway. Do you believe in magic of a young girl's soul? Music and free is wherever you go, and maybe something like that. But that one was okay. So Black Magic by Little Mix, Black Magic. Okay, that song came in my head, and I was dancing to it. Right, I was just like, oh hey, whatever. I was like Black Magic. I was like, what the fuck? So all this Black Magic's going around right now. So I was just like, I'm picking up and I'm doing my own thing. Okay, so tarot readers are doing their own thing. Okay, I'm a tarot reader too, but I do my own thing. I'm kind of crazy in all of the places, but yeah, I'm just solid. Okay, like I'm just solid. All right, cool. So I was just like Black Magic. I was like, and she's like, this is what like love feels like, or what, or love is a what's. My nephew woke up, so I just changed him real quick and gave him some water. I just gave him a little bit of water. I was like, man, you look thirsty. I didn't give him bottles, but I gave him a couple ounces of water, just regular water, bro. I was like, you just look thirsty. All right, so anyway, let's get back to it. So that song came on. I said that Black Magic song came on, okay? All the girls on the block knocking at my door. Want to know what make the boys want more. But something on here really got me on here. Full of honey just to make him sweet. Crystal bailing just to help him see. What is he missing? So come and get it while you still got time. Get your boy on his knees and repeat after me. Take a sip of my secret potion, right? I'll make you fall in love for a spell that can't be broken, right? For one drop should be enough. Boy, you belong to me, and I got the recipe, and it's called Black Magic. Take a sip of my secret potion. One taste, and you'll be mine. It's a spell that can't be broken. Boy, you belong to me. I got the best of me. And it's called Black Magic. So, guess what, guys? This is not my song. Black Magic song by the Little Mix. Yeah, go ahead and look that shit up, you motherfuckers. So, why do people, okay, think we're crazy? Okay. What's the coincidence that literally everybody uses those terms all the fucking time? All the effing time. Black Magic. Talking about love, right? So there's a few rules, right? There's a few rules, right, that you gotta follow. But most people think I might be crazy, right? Here, this is how my fucking God works, right? So when I say something, I fucking mean it. Because why? He's gonna fucking tell me other shit that goes fucking along with it. So, at least I don't believe you. Okay. Well, in Aladdin, Genie said it as well. Okay? Everybody usually knows that movie, right? You seen Genie, right? Adam. I miss him. Anyway, you cannot make someone fall in love with you. Let me get closer. One second. I just wanted to make sure you guys were close enough, okay? Okay. Oh, look how beautiful I am. Anyway. Hey, whoever did that spell, it didn't work. I don't even know where. I'm looking right at it. You cannot make someone fall in love with you. You cannot. Love is only love anyway, if it's willingly given. I hope I don't have to tell you again. And if anybody knew anything, if there is a lady, right, who says, oh, hey, you can make this person fall in love with you. Hey, not so smart. Because when you play with dark magic, right, it always has a price, right? So let's play around with the Disneys right now, okay? So also Tiana, the princess from Disney with the frog, when he had the voodoo man. Alyse, what are you talking about? What? There is even magic in that. Transformation. There's a voodoo guy in a movie made for kids? Well, I don't think that's necessary. I don't think, hey, Alyse, can we not have that in a movie? Well, why not? Why not? I don't know. I just don't think that's appropriate. Oh. Did you know that it's already happened? Mhm. 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 And we all know, at least if you've seen the movie, what happens to that naughty guy. So you were telling all those spirits what to do? You said you were gonna win, right? Time's up. Time's up. Because we already know. Love always wins. It does. It does. Listen, you learn fast, right? You learn quick. I do not wish any death upon any of my enemies. Nope, because I would wish no death be put upon me. You feel me? You don't wish that upon others because you wouldn't want that for yourself. Unless you're walking around saying, hey, I wish people would just say, hey, can she just die? Well, then at that point, why don't you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, guys. Like, just, come on. Mm-hmm. The reason why you can't do stuff, okay, so you can, right? Everybody has free will. You can do black magic, sure, okay. I just told you you shouldn't. So, you probably should listen, but everybody does their own thing, right? So now I'm going to tell you why. You don't want that type of love. You don't. You want a pure love. You want a good love, right? Imagine, first of all, you want that person to be a completely robot. It's like Coraline. That shit ain't real. You're not my mom. You're not my dad. We're your other mother. We're your other father. I don't want you to sew buttons into my eyes. So he said, open yours. Right? They say our eyeballs say a bunch of words. You can see somebody's soul. Can you guys see my soul in my eyeballs? I don't know. Hey, what are you doing in there? You know what I'm saying? So now, what you say, how you say it, journal, write it down, do the work, pray for the. So we're gonna have to talk about that one another day too. Oh, I don't even think I have it in here. Literally, my forehead's going off like a mug. So either the baby's like doing something. Give me a second. It was him. Your forehead goes off like a mug. Yep. Mother's intuition. Take that. Take that. Yes. So a prayer. So we'd have to pray for the trees. So I have a prayer. I have this book. I don't even know where it is at this particular moment. I think I was using it. I think it's in my book in the other room or in my bag because I didn't put it away. We literally only have 20 minutes left. Illuminati's not real, Alyse. Now, a lot of people do know that it is real, but there are some people in the world that don't think it's real. Did you know you can join the Illuminati? You can go right online. That Jake Jossimo, whatever, this guy, I don't know, I watch him on like either Facebook or YouTube or something like that. He literally found a sign where you could sell your soul. Why would people do stuff like that? I know we have dark humor, right? I said at this fucking point, I just want to fucking puke. They don't even give a fuck at this point. It's literally fucking everywhere now. Even on the recycling bottle, it's still a fucking triangle. I said the third eye, the evil eye. I said accumulate, find different symbols to protect oneself. Hey, yes. So sad. Next time we will do better. Protecting yourself. Protecting your mental. Protecting your physical. Protecting your financial. Protecting everything. Protection. Spiritual protection. Everything protection. Alyse, what are you talking about? So, homies, I think you should protect yourself, as dumb as it sounds. Why would I need to protect myself, Alyse? Listen. Remember I was talking about that gardener and the warrior? I would rather be a warrior in a garden, wear a little pink tutu or something, than be a gardener in a war. You know how some people say, hey, you have the right to bear arms. I don't think they're talking about the fuzzy bear arms. Unless you actually had a pair of bare arms. Then we're going to actually need to talk about not even the fact of the amendment of the right to bear arms, but the fact of where you got those bare arms first, because that's where my brain goes. So you got to keep yourself protected. Hey, guess what? I think bad guys and stuff like that can send negative energy your way. They can send obstacles in your way. They're like, oh shit, she's getting too close. Oh shit, she's doing this. Oh shit, he's doing this. Oh shit, I can't have him. No. I was literally talking to somebody today, literally talking about that. Your wheel has not moved at all, right? Some people don't even cry. Literally, some people don't even cry. Why do you think I cry all the time? I try not to cry so much, but goodness gracious, guys. Text me sometime. Be like, hey, can you cry? Sure. I cry all the fucking time. Next time I'll try and get it on camera, right? It's really hard to, like, do that, you know? Be like, oh, hey, I forgot I have to record myself crying because I have to tell people in the world, hey, we're fucking up, and this is the reason why we're fucking crying, but nobody wants to understand how we can come together and figure these things out. So I was just like, all right, good. But I've been busy. So don't be mad. I'll catch myself next time. I know that sounds so weird. I'm gonna cry again in my life. Are you kidding me, guys? You think you're never gonna cry again? Heal some of that old shit so that way it's not so bad when you get older. Just suppressing it isn't going to do anything. It's actually harmful for the body. It's harmful for your brain. It's harmful for your body, your emotions, everything. There's literally nothing positive about holding it inside. And when you hold your feelings inside and you don't say nothing and you just cry on the inside, literally that is the bad guy winning. So when you talk to God, so when you're hanging out with God, right, and you're crying and stuff, he said, listen, he said, I know exactly what you're going through. He said, I feel it too. So when you know, if you didn't know, when you have an emotion and you cry or you're upset or whatnot, God's sad and he's crying and he's mad and all that stuff too. He's going through the emotions with you. So sometimes when I get sad, I don't like to be sad so long. Sometimes I don't like to be sad so long because I don't want God to be sad. Because he's a pretty cool guy. And by talking to him in my interpretation, right, it allows me to help you guys. That's it. It really is like that. Now I'm super like giddy. Oh, hey, whatever. Let me see. Isotonics. That is work stuff. Oh, hey, look. Those who cry for me shall die for me. Those who cry for me shall die for me. Now take that one. Some people will know you your entire life and will never shed a tear. Not one. Do you think you're being strong? Because eventually those floodgates, only so much a dam can hold, right? My forehead is itchy. So I'm guessing that's a message for somebody. You know those ride to die homies? He's that guy. Because he just loves you so much. Alyse, there can't be something in the world that loves you so much. Listen, I didn't even know any of this stuff until I found him. He's been telling me all this stuff because I've been listening. You know, having a big heart also requires you to listen, right? You have to listen. You can speak, right? And it's not that your feelings don't matter, right? Because sometimes I do get sad, right? And I was like, man, I'm hurt. I am hurt. I am hurt. And it's not that your feelings don't matter. But right. You're supposed to love yourself enough. You're supposed to love yourself enough to tell yourself that it's okay. Someday, it will be your time to shine. You must learn. Otherwise, no one will learn. Well, no one else in the world cares. Well, maybe you should break the chain. Ew. It's 3-3. Listen. So, I was talking to somebody who almost harmed themselves all the way. They were in the hospital. I was talking to him, right? How you doing? I'm good. How are you? You're already starting to lie. Jumping off any bridges? Probably not a good idea. At least you can't save everyone. Why are you so negative? When someone told me that, I cried literally 8 times in a row. I could not stop crying. Literally every time. Literally, I just kept doing it. I said, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I said, I guess I will die trying, huh? Had a baby, right? How was your relationship with your dad? Well, I didn't have a dad. Oh, well, that's sad. That's not good. I'm so sorry. God said, I'll be your dad. He said, I'll be your dad. What? God, how can you be my dad? Correction. He said, I will be your father. He said, I'll teach you. You have a baby, right? Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea I have nowhere to even start. I don't even know anything about nothing, right? I know, honey, we got a lot of healing. But look about it like this. You don't know how to be a dad, right? Well, what are all the things you don't want a dad to do? That one is a lot easier to answer, huh? Because when you start figuring out all the stuff you don't want, that leaves room for all the stuff you do want. And sometimes people are supposed to come into our lives to let us know of the things that we do and we don't want. It's never a bad experience. I never wasted my time. Any of the people that I was ever with, ever hung out with, nothing. Either I was meant for you, or I was meant to learn something from you, and vice versa. It really is like that. Look at all the things I've learned. Look at all the things I've learned. All right, cool. So let's get back into it. I know, Alyse. Say, hey, I will be your father. I said, okay, hey, look, hey, oh, hey, I was talking to him, okay, right? I said, when you love somebody, you got to tell them the good things mm-hmm, and the bad things. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, how many bad things do you have? Because I've said a few times, and I was like, mm-hmm. So you had a baby, so I was talking to the baby. At least you were talking to a baby. I sure was. I sure was talking to that baby, and he was telling me a bunch of different stuff. Because I was bombarding him. I was like, listen here, sir. I need the answers of the universe. I said, what's going on here? Right? And so I asked his father. I said, do you argue in front of him with his mom? He said, yeah, sometimes I do that. Well, I didn't even know that, and your baby told me that. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's a good influence. How did that make you feel? So when your parents were fighting in front of you, how did that make you feel? If we do not learn, if we do not heal, we will subject our pain, our suffering on to our spawn, onto our children. Generational wealth, well, generational pain as well. People are still dealing with traumatic stuff from a long period of time that has been passed on from generation to generation because people don't want to hold that shit in. So when you hold all that fucking shit in, it does shit to your fucking body, right? Which causes complications in different areas of the body, which can be healed obviously in certain areas. But if you don't even know about the shit, how you gonna fucking fix the shit, right? Mm-hmm. 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 Ain't that true? I said, how did it feel? I said, how did it feel not growing up with the dad? He said, I didn't really like it. He said, you know, stuff. Now, I was very emotional when I was talking to him, so I'm very bluntly saying it to you. I said, wow, that's a lot of very traumatic things. Thank you for sharing them. Thank you for sharing them. I said, now I want you to look at your son and tell him that is the way that it's going to be for him too. Alyse, you're being a little too much right now. That is a baby, homie. And if you don't fix your fucking shit now, that means that baby's gonna be doomed to having your fucking shit because he's gonna be fucking raised around you, right? And I apologize, but when a baby's here, right, it's got its homies. And like when don't be fucking with the babies. Just because you too fucking lazy to do some shit don't mean that, don't push that shit off to some already. I said this baby's fucking brand fucking new, like only a few months fucking old, like, and your baby's already telling me shit. As crazy as it sounds. Don't tell me how my kid's gonna be raised. Don't tell me how to do my. Your kids are the same offspring as you. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. Even my animals, they piss me off all the fucking time. But guess what? Each one of them represents a certain part of me. And I love every one of them. We are all, listen, everyone in the house is very cute. And yet we are all very stubborn. Even me. I am very stubborn. I said, that baby deserves better. Breaking the generational wealth. I said, don't you want him to have a really wonderful life? Don't you want him to have everything you didn't have? You're going to have to learn so you can teach him. So that someday he can have a wife or kids. I don't know what the heck he wants to do with his life. Honestly, he's a baby. He wasn't telling me about like all that other stuff and stuff. We were just talking about some other stuff. Jeez, why are you guys so personal? Listen, can't talk no harm about a baby. Did you know when you talk naughty about somebody, that's like doing harm to them in real life? That's a form of black magic too. You don't just hear people going around talking shit about babies. I would hope not. They're pretty darn fragile. think we just need to do better, guys. Because when we do better, it makes the world better. We're going to be moving on this cycle all together. We're not going nowhere. What's the point, Alyse? At least there is a point. At least there is a point. Maybe saying, Alyse, what's the point? Or maybe, what's the point? The point is, the only way to get somewhere is to move forward. Now, there's time for healing, right? There's time for all that stuff. Because there is a time for it. The baby's crying. Okay, guys, I'm going.